Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on any stage, anywhere, the StoneJonzon Project.
I grew up in a small town, very small town that I was actually born in, called Michigan City, Indiana. A little bitty city, right? My family was, church band type people, and I was one of those kids that irritated everybody, beating on walls until somebody got me some drums or got me a drum machine. So I've been doing music since I can remember. I always would write and do things and whatnot. And then I've been with Happy Mojo forever. We've done so many things. But I would just say all my life, really, for me. It's just Stone. I'm just myself. I don't necessarily try to follow a trend or what everybody else is doing, because that's what he does. I do me. I don't like the idea of us, proudly talking about, killing people or anything of that nature. I think that's ridiculous. And so I just try to say whatever I'm feeling at that time. That's what I put out there, So I try to be sure people understand that, you don't have to be a thug, you don't have to be no killer, you don't have to be any of that. You can just be you. I hope that people listen to my music, love it, and they take whatever they get from it, and it uplifts in some way, because I try to make positivity in whatever I do. There's no disrespecting women. The B word is not used, the N word is not used, and I refuse to say those things because, it's just not necessary for me as far as, my solo project. You won't hear that on there, and it still is hard, it still grooves, it's still street, but I feel like I have a big enough vocabulary that I can bring people to different levels without having to, be disrespectful to sisters in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's what I'm bringing to music. The production that he brings me is, just awesome. Like I said, I write songs, I'm a beat maker, but he does the production. And people don't understand there's a big difference between being a producer and being a songwriter. Sometimes you need somebody to come in and straighten your stuff out, So.
I'm a writer, producer, DJ, and graphic designer. I was born in a city that basically that was it. It's like they had some MCs, but their real focus was on the DJ and the music and the producing part.
A lot of times, like I said, my music will be way out there, and he'll bring it back to where it's something that's okay for the regular ears, and not something that's way out there where people will be like, ooh, I don't get that,
Sometimes we tend to go over people's heads. So
yeah.
It's at a certain level at the same time.
Nobody wants to write a book that nobody's ever gonna read. So I would hope that it reaches a lot of people. And I'd like to see us touring for a while, then the next one come out. One thing I don't want us to do is mixtapes. The mixtape thing is to me just overdone, but we just want to give you a good consistent album every 8 months. Tour on it a little bit, let the country see it,
Let's get the record straight. Mixtapes came back out, it was out in the 90s. That's when they had tapes. Why are we calling them mixtapes now? There's CDs out there. There's MP3s. It should be mixed MP3s. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Mixtapes, 90s. EPs, LPs. Let's get back to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the StoneJonzon Project!
hopefully we'll, you know, keep it moving and people want to keep seeing it. As long as people want to support it, we'll be out there. So, and I hope that it uplifts somebody. If it uplifts one person, then I did my job.